The first thing we're going to build, this is Hubud with a moving block drill mixed with it. Okay, we're going to start doing it in the right leg. You need to do this both ways. Starting it out. Remember, we're doing this in the first level. By now you should be pretty good at this part right here. Things that you do not want to do is slap the arms too much. Relax your arms so you don't get tired. And then basically what you do is you and your training partner go back and forth. And if you're in a right lead, you only hook with your right hand. You do not hook with your left, okay? So here, this is your hook punch moving block. You remember that? Okay? You just go back and forth with that. Okay? Go real slow with this one. There you go, Hubud. After you trap, then you come around with the hook. You move, trap, move. When you trap down, you go back to your straight punch. And you're right back doing Hubud. Okay, you one more time. So you're getting used to two angles. Getting used to the hook punch angle and the straight punch angle while you're doing this drill. Okay. And basically all the techniques that you've learned in level 1 and level 2, you can practice using Hubud. Okay? Basically you don't tell your opponent. You come in a knee. Come in and do long sword. You got cobra. You can practice all these. Basically, you don't want to take the guy down every time. That will stop the drill. So if, like I said, the last one or the last technique that you're going to do, then you might want to take the guy down with the technique. Basically, it's just getting used to blending in with this block. Okay? It's like an outside scissor into a trap. Right there's your trap, and you punch. Okay? You just do that. Practice your techniques with it. Get the flow going. Keep that flow going. You can practice just strikes like knee to the leg and do a while ago. You can practice your blitzing techniques as well. Okay? It's a very good little drill. Okay? Okay, the next thing that we're going to do, the next drill it's a freestyle scissor blocking drill. And basically, we're going to be moving around a little bit with this. Josh is going to be throwing the punches first. He can throw right or left jabs at moderate to faster speed. And basically, you want to take your time doing the techniques, and the same thing with this. You can do long sword, you can do cobra, you can do anything. It's like a freestyle drill. Okay, we'll do it for a few minutes, and I'll let him do it with me a few minutes. You can just strike if you want. You can practice your blitzing techniques if you want. Okay? Just like your elbow there. Breaking the elbow. There's your inside scissor block. You come in here and break the elbow. There's cobra. There's my outside scissor block there. Bang. Hammer fist to the face. This is where your imagination is going to come in handy too as well. It might be a technique that you like a lot. That will be the technique that you'll want to do a lot. Practice it a lot. Okay? So you want to get used to having both of them punches coming at you all the time, and that's what this drill is for. Just do your techniques, practice back and forth, and then you just go back with him. I'm going to punch at him a few times and let him do a couple things. That's good. So that's one of your blitzing techniques, level 1. What this does is it teaches you to recognize the guy stepping in and what punch he's going to throw at you. Okay, one more time. Okay? Okay. The next section of the video, we're going to kicking techniques that we do in the third level. The first, Josh Phillips, okay, he's going to be demonstrating them for you. And the first kick that we're going to do is a double jumping front kick. And basically, anytime we'll use this is if an opponent is at a distance, knocked at a distance, and we want to finish him with that kick, or in a multiple attack situation. Okay, he's going to do it at fast and combat speed a couple times for you. Okay. Okay, that way. This way. Okay, stop. Basically, this kick, the only place we would go with this kick is to the stomach, to the body, or even to the groin. We're not going to go to the head with it. It's too dangerous because of surface, things of that nature. In class, you want to practice kicking it as high as you can for the stretch and exercise part of it. Now I'm going to have him go over it a couple times slow with you, right at the camera. Okay, so what we're doing here, start again. You're propelling yourself forward, jumping. This is a fake. This first kick is a fake. Not only that, you're getting a distance. You're covering a larger distance with that first thing. It's propelling you forward for a great distance. Okay, again. Okay, and the front kick is just like your regular, standard, traditional front kick. Okay, one more time. Okay, this way. Okay. One more time. Okay, this way. Again, one more time. Okay, good. Okay, the next one is called a jumping jab kick. Okay, and basically it's exactly the same, double jumping jab kick. It's exactly the same. The only difference is the striking surface. The front kick, of course, is with the ball of the foot. The jab kick is with the heel. Okay? Go ahead and go around one time with that one full speed. Good. And good. Okay, one time slow. Okay, so you can see he's hitting with the ball and blade edge of the foot. Some people call that an inverted side kick. Okay? I call it a jab kick. Okay, one more time. Good. Okay, the next kick that we're going to go over is called the jumping roundhouse kick, double jump roundhouse kick. We do it in a 45-degree angle fashion. The places that we'll use this mainly is like here. The arms is up, in a fighting stance, and he might throw a punch, or in long range, we might slam a shin into his rib with this kick. So like right there, okay? So that's one use for it, and it is a long-range kick, okay? You can also use the ball of your foot with this kick, okay? Go ahead and do that full speed once. Good. One more time. Okay, good. This way. Good. One more time. Good. And this way. Good. Okay, the mechanics of that kick is basically the same as the jump kick. The only difference is that your hips turning over in the air. When you do this jump, your hips will turn over so you can throw that round kick. Okay, so go through it one time slow. Try to watch his hip on his right leg. The forward leg is the leg that you're going to be kicking with. You're faking with the left as well as propelling forward and kicking to the right with this kick. Okay, good. It turns over just a little bit. This is like a 45-degree angle round kick. The reason why we want to do that, we don't want to do a traditional turn the hip all the way over a round kick, because then we can't follow up as well. Okay, one more time. Okay, good. Good. Okay, the next kick that we're going to go over is called the turning back kick. This kick is for somebody that rushes in. This is primarily the only time we'll use this kick, or like for a follow-up. So we hit somebody and he's moving away, and we'll hit him with that, or if somebody is charging in at you. Okay, we're going to have him do it full speed once. Okay, again. Same thing. Okay. Now basically what it is, we do it a little differently. It's like in between, it's in between your traditional back kick where the leg is, where you're straight back like this. Okay? It's like half a side kick and half a back kick. So what it is the knee, the outside knee is not going to be all the way in, but it's not going to be up like in a side kick fashion. Okay? It's going to be right in this angle, and the reason for that is after we do the kick, we can turn and follow up easier. Okay? Okay, one more time. Okay, good. And this way once. Okay? We practice all these kicks mostly on bags to get used to hitting the target. We also will have a bag training tape later on. Okay? So that's the kicks that you need to learn for third level. Into the technique portion. First technique that we're going to do is blitzing technique number 9, which is in third level. Okay? As you'll notice, we'll have 4 blitzing techniques in each level. They all kind of blend in with each other with little differences to teach you. Basically, it's a training tool. You can use any part of these techniques at any technique. You can do any part of it. It's according to what the reaction of your opponent is at that time. That's what counts. Okay? Oh yeah! Okay. One time. Okay. Elbow to the back. One time. Okay, now what you can do with this, I'm going to show you this one time. After you get that part down, here, trapping the arm, horizontal elbow, this hand comes up, you're hitting down on the arm, breaking the arm, turning, kick, step forward, downward elbow. With this back leg, what you want to do is just drop your leg, and you'll have your shin right across this nerve back here. Okay? Well, we're going to do it that way for you now. Oh yeah! Okay, I'll move my hot one here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All I'm doing is just dropping straight down. Oh yeah! Dropping the shin and leg across that nerve. You have a nerve, very good nerve that's right there. It's painful. That's what you're wanting to try to hit with that. Okay, slow. Outside scissor block. He's throwing a left jab, I'm still in right. You trap and push up. Elbow into the ribs. This hand comes up to guard, slides down, and you hit in a long sort of breaking fashion. Then you turn your hips, front knee kick, step forward, downward elbow. Your leg will be right behind his. All you do is just drop your knee, and right there, keep him pinned to the ground. Okay? Let's go this way. There's your outside scissor block. Push up, knock him off balance. Opening the ribs up, hand comes up, so he cannot come back and elbow me with that elbow. Slide down and break the arm. Turn my hips, come forward and elbow, left hand on the neck, and right elbow to the spine. This knee, right there. You have the knee right on the back of the leg. Dropping your body weight on it. Okay, last time. Number two, and this is again while you're in a right lead. basically what we're doing here is we're blending. You remember who bud? Here we go. This is who bud in a combat form in a blitzing technique. Here's your outside scissor block, then I trap, and then I throw a vertical elbow. It comes out and I push and pull him into a knee. In street combat, you'll probably want to pull him into a knee to the face. In training, we go to the chest and body for safety purposes. Okay, then you're going to step your foot out, downward elbow to the back of the neck. That same hand will grab the neck, will come up and do a left side kick to his left or his right leg. Okay? Outside scissor to trap the elbow. Push, pull into the knee. Step down, elbow, left side kick. And just like I explained before, it's according on what this person's done, how much you do. You don't have to do the technique in this order, any kind of order, and the side kick can be to the high part of the thigh. You're probably not going to do as much damage, you're not going to do as much damage as you would right on top of the knee where I'm aiming right now. Okay? You go right there. Right? You're just going to give him one major frog doing that, and if everything else fails, that's surely going to end the fight. People just don't like being kicked in the leg. Okay? Three for a level is going to be against a hook punch, a right hook punch. Okay? Okay, now if you notice there, it's sort of, the ending is exactly like the last one. But basically what you're doing is you're hitting them with a different style punch, stepping in with the hammer fist to the side of the head, chop blocking the arm. Then we go into an elbow blitz. We got a horizontal elbow. Then we got the vertical elbow. And when you're doing the vertical elbow, you want to grab onto him so he don't get away from you. Then you do your push, pull into the knee. Same thing. This will go to the face. Stepping out, there's your downward elbow and your right or left side kick to the right leg. Okay? One more time. Over here, you'll see the strike a little better. Right below the ear, hammer fist. And it comes off this block right here, just comes off in horizontal elbow right to the jaw. And you grab onto the punching arm with this hand and pull him into that vertical elbow. Then this hand just wraps and push, pull, downward elbow. Left side kick to the right knee. Okay? One last time. The number 4 or number 12, whichever way you want to look at it, is against the hook punch as well. And this, we're going to introduce a new handle that we're going to be grabbing and controlling, as you'll see. And we're also going to be introducing the camming block against a live hook punch. Okay? Okay, now what we're doing there, pretty hook, slow, just follow through with it. You're not stopping this arm, you're letting it go over your head, and then this hand's coming under and pushing it up too. It chops down and then it comes up, and this is a palm strike to the chin while you grab the head or the hair. You grab the head, then you pivot your left leg or rear leg 90 degrees and drop straight down to that knee, which should have the attacker's head right on your hip. Controlling him, a downward elbow to the face, right at the bottom of the nose. Okay? It just flows. It's not, we're not doing this one on this one. We're not stopping it. We're just letting it go on through. Okay? Again. Here, crack, hit. A palm strike. Pivot. Down. The head, neck area is the best handle on the body. People can resist arms and legs, but you're not going to find anybody that will want to resist the head handle. Let's go this side with it. Okay, now when you get good with this can be a drill too. I like to use it is you want the guy to try to hit you in the head. Once you get good with this, not when you first learn it, because you will then probably get smackered, but that's the only way that you're going to really learn the flow of this block. You can first have people just come in, try to slap you right upside the head, or wear some gloves or something, whatever is necessary. Want to put a punch fast? It just goes right over. Basically, you're just redirecting it or camming that block away. In fast. Okay? The thing of it is, you just go ahead again. Okay? You just don't want to freak out when the guy throws a punch. All you're doing is this movement. It's like this. Okay? Making sure this hand comes up over the head and this one goes around. Okay? Again, one more time. You're on the safe side, you got him off balance and everything. His hand just comes and slides off, comes off the arm, bam, you hit with the palm strike. Around, down, and a downward elbow. Now when you get to this position, if you was to use this fighting technique, that is what you would want to do until the attacker stops. And you're in a safe predicament. Last time, slow. Here. Hit. Grab. Hair. Hair's the best thing. Okay? Grab in here. You want to grab here after you do the palm strike. Knock it in that way. Then just continue that spin and drop, which will give him a pretty good little whiplash right there. And then the downward elbow. Like I said, one of the best places, you got a good pressure point right below the nose. Smash it right into it. Okay? It's called war Aiki or Gakyu Kotogashi, reverse Kotogashi. We're going to be doing this in from an outside wrist grab. Okay? This way just a little bit. Okay, now what we're doing there, you want to operate your arm from your elbow. And it's like you're looking up, like if you have a mirror in your hand. There's a lot of techniques like that. Same time, this hand comes up and grabs the thumb joint. Now you want to take the hand out like this. You don't want to try to pull that right straight toward you because he still has the big part. So you're pulling it out from the thumb joint. Okay? Here, and you just roll it out. You can't hold on to it. Then the hand comes down and you cross your thumbs. You take a step out with the outside foot. In this case, it would be my left foot into a horse stance and down to your center. Okay? Once you got him there, you're going to take a step back with the right foot and pull him with the fingers pointing the same direction that you are. Come forward and drop your left knee right on his shoulder, keeping his arm as straight as possible. Okay, basically what you got not only him pinned on the most safe side, which is on his belly. When you got a person on his belly, he's pretty much had it. Okay, but you have the wrist here, and then you have your leg here for the elbow and the shoulder. Okay, with that lock. So it's very, very important lock, and it's probably the most widely used lock in the system because you do have your opponent in the safest possible place with most of your body weight. Okay? Let's go this way this time. Okay? And this is another good place that you can practice your resistance exercises. We'll have him resist. If I go like this, I'm going up into his muscles. If I go like this, I'm operating him from his shoulder. He can't stop me from it, okay? So you go here, you peel it out, cross the thumbs, take the step out, and drop. Okay, then you take the step back with the right foot, turn the fingers the same way that you're facing at the time, and then drop your left knee, left hand on top of the hand, right hand grabbing around the wrist, and you get set here. Okay, you have him pretty much under control. Okay. This angle. Do for you is called sharp. Ikio version, and we're going to do it against an outside wrist. Okay. And what you want to do there? Go close, go slow. Okay. Remember this movement. Very, very important. That you raise the elbow. You don't want to try to raise your arm. You're not going to in a million years against even a less stronger person than you. You're not going to be able to. By the time he punches you 2 or 3 times. So you just raise your arm, because you want to operate him from his shoulder, which is a lot weaker joint than you think. Okay? And the hand comes up and it turns. Then this hand slides down to the radial nerve. And when you grab the radial nerve, you always want to grab it to the outside parts of it. You can get a good sensation right in the middle of the muscle, but you want to grab right on the outside edges of it for maximum control. Okay? And you have in there, this hand, this is like your sight. It has to be aimed right at his center. This being his center. Okay, and what you're doing is you're twisting this way, and this one is going this way, and you give yourself a little body drop. Don't take much. Okay, get him going down, keeping that pointed at him at all times. Your finger is like a guide. It should be pointing like right between his eyes. That's his center. Okay, right there. Okay. When we get him to this position, all we're going to do is take a step back with the left leg to here. And we have this lock, slide the right leg up and down, and we're right in the same position that we was for War Eagle just a moment ago. Okay? What's up? Here, slide, turn, and down, back. Making sure you pull him into you. Don't let him drift out from you. Bang with the knee right into the shoulder joint. Arm straight up. Okay? Let's go this way a couple times. Okay, resist. Showing this one more time. This is what you're doing. If a guy is resistant and pushing down on you, remember the next principle. Just drop your body weight. And the same movement remains the same. Slide down. Here, here, you got a two-way action there. You drop him down. Take a step back, snap the arm down, right knee into his shoulder, and control. Last time. Raise the elbow. Backwards L, trapping the hand. To here, slide down, turn it into a letter Z. Turn his arm to a letter Z. Push this way slightly, down this way slightly, and a little body drop. We'll get him down. Turn, step back with the left leg, and